Previously, we have learned about some of the case studies and also some threats that may caused by AI, especially when the malicious actor use AI in a wrong way. So now we know that we should use AI correctly, safely, and securely in order to gain benefit of AI. So when we talk about using AI in the right way, we usually talk about AI governance. When we talk about AI governance, there are a lot of aspects that we have to consider. Uh, Today, I will group some of these aspects. I will group some of these concerns into different groups. The first group is the ethical considerations. For example, bias and discrimination. This is particularly serious in some countries because the bias and discrimination violates human rights that we are equal and we should have the same right regardless of our birth, our national, our origin. There were some case studies that show that AI may also create bias, and there were some case studies that show that the AI may cause some bias and discrimination. For example, some company in the Western use an AI system as the use an AI system to screen and select candidates for the jobs in their company by looking at the applicant's application form. But when the management looked at the result provided by AI, they were surprised because all of the applicants that passed the screening were male and no female candidates were selected by the AI system. And then they investigate what happened, why there were only male candidates that passed the screening. Later, they discovered that because the AI was trained by using dataset that consists of the information application form from males mostly. The AI system was trained by using a dataset, and this dataset, most of the information was from male candidates. There were much fewer female data in that dataset. So that's why the AI system thought that the gender was one of the important factors to select candidates for the job. So that's why they reject all of the women candidates that apply for the job. And there were also another case that used AI system in the video camera. And this AI system can recognize human face, and then when they test the system on the white individuals, the accuracy of the system was very high. But when they test the system on black individuals, the accuracy dramatically dropped, and then some individuals complained that this was discrimination against the skin colors. Why there were much difference in accuracy between the white people and then black people. The next one is about transparency and explainability, because AI system is a very complex and complicated system. Many times when we provide the input to the system and then we get the result back from the system, we don't know how the AI design or how the AI process the information and how they got into the result. For example, go back to the application case study, the job interview case study, the application screening case study. Because of the incomplete or incomplete of the dataset that used to train the AI, if the manager of the company blindly believe the result of the AI, then this will cause some unfairness to the candidates, to the applicants, and they may ask for the explanation why they were rejected, but the manager might not be able to answer immediately because they do not know why the AI has selected only male candidates. The next one is about accountability and responsibilities. Let's think about the autonomous car, which is a car that can drive itself without the intervention of the human user. Let's think about an extreme case. If the car detects there is a human in front of the car, then should the car stop immediately to protect the person in front of the car, or the car should keep going to keep the passenger inside the car safe? This is quite difficult to answer. But in either case, the accountability should, we cannot just blame the car itself or blame the AI system for taking one action. But we have to consider that the AI system is just a tool, and then the ultimate accountability or the responsibility still belong to human. So we have to be aware about this. And the next one is about the misuse of AI. As we know that AI is very beneficial to us if we use it correctly. But on the other hand, the malicious actors can also use AI to cause harm to a lot of people, because AI are not only beneficial to us, but also beneficial to malicious actors as well. So for the second category of the concern is about regulatory and legal challenge. Is it quite difficult for the legal and regulation team to keeping pace with the technological advancement? Different from the situation before, where we can think ahead and then we know what might be happening in the future, and then we can prepare law and regulation in order to keep the citizens safe. But in the field of AI, it is evolving every day, every moment. It is very difficult to see what will unfold in the future. And then the legal and legal staff may not have sufficient knowledge to decide how should we draft or propose regulation or other requirements. Because if we are too strict, then it might limit the growth of the AI economy. But if we are too relaxed, then some people might use AI in the wrong way, intentionally or unintentionally, and this may cause a lot of harm to the society. If the regulatory was too relaxed, then some people might use AI in the wrong way, intentionally or unintentionally, and then this may cause a lot of harm to the citizens and society. Okay, move to the next category. It's about societal and economic impacts. There are a lot of concern about job displacement and labor market transformation because many people see and believe that many jobs may lose because AI can replace human do a lot of things. And we have to say that nowadays AI are very great in many uh, and we can see that AI nowadays is very good in many tasks. For example, I myself is not very good at drawing a picture. Before, if I need a picture, I might need to ask for my colleague or my friend to help me draw some good picture. But now I don't need to ask my friend or my colleague. I just type in the prompt into generative AI and ask them to generate a picture for me, and then I can use the picture immediately. And AI can work much faster and uh, 24 hours, 7 days, all years. It doesn't have to take a break. It doesn't get sick, okay, unless it run out of power or run out of storage, okay. So there are a lot of benefits by using AI, and then many people begin to concern whether AI will take their jobs, and then they will lose their job, they will lose their income, and this will cause a lot of the chaos in the society. Also about the public trust and acceptance, some people 100% believe that the AI is trustworthy, and then whatever AI say, they believe it. But some people already see that not all of the decision or the result generated by AI are correct, and then they have to be some oversight in order to make sure that we can use AI in a correct way. And the next one is about the digital divide and inequality. Okay, people say that for those that can access the AI, they are equal because they have the same powerful tool that can do a lot of things. But for the people who cannot access the AI technology, that will be a different story, because the one that can use AI, they can do a lot of things and they can do things much faster. But for the people that cannot use AI, they don't have this powerful tool, and they can still do limited things, and their productivity might not be high compared to those that use AI. And then there is a large digital divide between those that can access and those that cannot. AI can also be used as a tool to generate misinformation, disinformation, especially for the deepfake, and this can cause a lot of trouble in the society as well. And although the last category is about technical and operational challenge, we can see that AI is a complex and complicated system. It also has a lot of security concerns because it still is digital and electronic system. So there are some traditional cybersecurity threats that are also applicable to AI, and there are also some new threats that are specifically targeted AI. Let's talk about a little bit about the AI and data privacy concern, because AI use a lot of data to train, and then they produce data. AI is powerful because they consume a lot of data to train the AI model, and then they can use the model to process and produce result. So there were a lot of concerns regarding data privacy. For example, unauthorized data collection and use. Many times, users might gather a lot of data because they believe that the more data, the better the result. And in this data, they may collect some sensitive information, particularly personal data or personal identifiable information. And if these information were collected without lawful basis or without the consent of the data subject, then this may cause the law violation. The lack of transparency and explainability, because as I mentioned earlier that the AI system, in many cases, we don't know why the result is like this, how AI think and how they process and come into this result. And also AI can be used to re-identify of anonymized data, because we know the importance of the personal data and we know the importance of anonymity. Many times when we want to process personal data, but we don't really have to know the data subject, we anonymize the data, but the anonymized data cannot be traced back to the data subject, and these data are safe and secure to use for other purpose. But AI can be used to re-identification of the anonymized data, and then this data may be able to refer back the data subject, and this also cause a lot of concern. There are also some challenges in exercising data subject rights. For example, in Thailand, we have PDPA, and then for the data subject, they have certain rights. For example, they are entitled to be able to access their data if request, and then they can request to edit, update, or correct their data. And sometimes if they invoke their consent of giving the data, then they can request to delete their own data as well. But in the context of AI system, this might be quite difficult once the data was trained into the AI, and then it is quite difficult to ensure that all of the data subjects data are erased and delete in a secure way and completely.